Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Resin Me Up, day 2, Tuesday. Today is Into Resin mold day. I did get those, but first I got happy mail and I wanted to share it with you. This is a happy mail gift from Deidre Cheek, and she says, enjoy your gift. I enjoy watching your videos. You always bring a different aspect to the items. And there are 2 different things in here. And the second note says, enjoy your gift. Can't wait to see what you do with this one. Veteran here from Deidre Cheek. So she... for a little bit there, I was having issues with my Amazon wish list, and I couldn't get it to be a usable link for some reason. I don't know why, but I finally got it figured out. So any of you that were trying to get into my Amazon wish list, it is now fixed. I don't know what the problem was, but it is now fixed. So let me show you what she chose from my Amazon wish list. It is an American Eagle flag wall mold, and I've had this in my wish list for quite some time. I just think that this would be so cool. Let me take it out of here. Sorry. But I'm going to put it back in there because I don't want it to get messy. And as you can see, it's an American flag, and then it's got an eagle across the American flag. And I've always loved this. Most of my family members that I know were in the service. Matter of fact, my father-in-law, who just passed away, he was in the military. So this will be an absolute pleasure for me to make. And I do know that we have a fellow resin creator in our group, in our resin community, and I think it's Kristen from APO Creations. I think she is in the service. So yeah, so I can't wait to dig in and do this. It's going to be quite fun, but I love this mold, so thank you, Deidre. And then she also sent me this, which I have never used this, so it will be interesting. And that is the Promise Epoxy 1 hour fast cure. I've heard people talk about it, and ooh, it's yellow. Is it supposed to be yellow? Interesting. I've never used it, and so I am curious about it. I've used almost all of the 4 hour fast cures out there, but I've never used the 1 hour fast cure. So that'll be a interesting one to try. So yeah, thank you, Deidre. I can't wait to try that. 1 hour seems a little intimidating, but I will definitely give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside, and we'll be doing that here very soon. So for Into Resin, I did hear back from my rep on what the new guidelines are going to be for Into Resin. And it was going to be originally that they were going to put a halt on creators that weren't bringing in the revenue with their sales to coincide with what they were ordering. So like, for instance, if you were like if your sales on what you were selling, you know, per se, if your sales were not adding up to like you ordering, like if you were able to buy or to be able to receive 2 or 3 molds a month, but you were ordering 3 large molds that were in the 100 to 200 range, they were going to typically change that. Well, they've decided, I guess, against that. And so now, gosh, I can't remember what he said it was, but they've decided not to do that. So I'm not sure. But I've actually qualified with my sales to choose 5 molds a month and a giveaway. So, but because I got in on the tail end of that, before he notified me, I only got 3 this month. So next month I get 5. So yeah, I don't know. It's all confusing to me about the numbers and how it works and all that stuff. But for me, just tell me what I need to do, and I don't care what everybody else is responsible for. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, I don't have time to be worrying about what everybody else is supposed to do. So I just like to be able to know what I'm able to do, and that's it. That's all I care about. So what I got, or what I chose for this is for January, and this is their new flower mold that oh gosh, what is it called? Hold on, let me grab my paper. Well, it's actually not even going to show you what it's called, but it is, and it doesn't say on here, but it's, oh my goodness, I just totally went blank what type of flower it is. I want to say it's a lily, but the big one that they used to have didn't have any, let me see if I have one in here. Let me go grab one. Hold on. It's this flower, and but much smaller, and they've added crystals to it. So it's a much smaller version of this, and they've added crystals to it. And when I do the video, I'll put a picture of it up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. So that's what this is, but much smaller. Okay, mold number 2. I can't remember. Is it a lily? I can't think of what it's called. Get some scissors here. It's funny. This one in the picture looks gigantic, but it's a little frog turtle dish, and this is the lid, and then it just sits right on top there like that. So that'll be really cute. And it's really deep, like really deep. That lid is. Oops. That lid is like 1.5 inches deep. So it's really more like a tray with a lid. That's what it looks like to me, because this is only like not even 1 centimeter deep. So it'll sit on top of there like that. So that's cute too. But in the picture, it looks so much bigger. All right, and this I was really looking forward to. Actually, I literally ordered the set of them, and for some reason they just sent me one. So next month I ordered the other ones that go with the set. And these are so cute. This is a turtle because I wanted the whole set for the Valentines because they're, this is a turtle. They have a hippo, a French bulldog, I think, and I can't remember if there's another one, but this is the turtle, and he's got his arms in front, and he's doing a heart with his hands, and it's so cute. And look at the detail on his shell. Isn't that cute? So we're definitely going to be doing him today for sure. But yeah, actually we may just be doing all of these today because they're just small molds. So those are my Into Resin molds. They're just small ones, but these ones are just so adorable. So next month I've already put in my order for next month, and I'm going to have the other ones to go with this one. So, so yeah. So let me get some resin mixed up, and we'll get all of these poured today. Okay. All right. BRB. Well, guys, it looks like my microphone died. Good grief. I'll have to go back and figure out when it died. But I'm going to go run this through my vacuum chamber, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we can finish filling it. I'm just going to spritz it a little bit just to see if there's any of those micro bubbles. Now we can finish filling it. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm just going to do this very carefully. Oops. I think I got it all full. I don't think that piece right there is supposed to be covered, so I'm going to leave it uncovered, and I guess we'll see, since I'm not familiar with his mold. Yeah. So we'll leave it uncovered. Now I'm going to spritz, 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 spritz. And we will wait for those to cure. I got lots of resin left. What can I use it on that I haven't used anything? Let me think. Well, I have one of these, but it's not enough to fill it. So this is that bowl. What is it called? I don't know. Doesn't say. But I got it off of Temu. So I guess we can see what we can make with it. Do you guys want me to? I can do my swirl technique. What color should we use? I think I'm going to use petrol, enoki, and maybe lime green. Let's do those three. All right, let me pour some clear. Hopefully we have enough here. If not, I can mix up some more to finish it off. Pour some right up here on top so we don't stain the mold. You guys see? Yeah. Okay, we're going to start off with petrol. And we're going to do some lime green. Now some enoki. Okay, let me mix up a little more resin and we'll come back and we'll finish that bowl. Okay, BRB. Okay, let me get some more resin in here since it's all went down. And we're going to go back with petrol. Petrol's pretty color. And then lime. And I'm going to add some enoki in there at the same time. Since this will be our last layer. I think we're full. Yep. We are full. Okay. Guess we'll wait and see how that turns out, right? All right, y'all. I'll see you back on demold of all these and we'll see what they look like. Okay. All right. See you on demold. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Time to get some things out of molds. Oh, let me get some gloves on here because I'm working with into resin molds. I don't want to touch the insides. And I want to show you what I had some extras from yesterday, and these were done. So I made a blue. This was a Mickey that I did a while back, and I used those blue colors. So I made a keychain or backpack keychain with silver findings and a white Mickey and then blue, and I put a blue puffball. So there's one of those. Those are always fun to make. Okay, let's do this first. See how it looks. Since I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to be. I have a feeling that I was supposed to cover that, but I'm not sure. I may have to pour it again because it doesn't look like, I don't know, you guys. Like I said, there wasn't much to it. Don't know how to get it out of here either. Like I said, there wasn't much to it. It's so thin. Once I get it out, I'll kind of know a little bit about how it's supposed to look. Still not exactly sure where it all goes. And I don't think it's out like it's supposed to be. Yeah, it goes in there pretty deep. I can't get to it. come on. Because the mold doesn't bend. Well, there it is, all in its pieces. To go back and look at the picture of that and see. It's strange. Huh. I don't know. That was a fail. Weird. Good grief. No. These are some tricky molds to unmold. Let me tell you. Ugh. There. Got it. Where's the shell? I did have one bubble right there. Isn't that cool? Huh? These just don't like to let go. They want to stay attached. And then this just sits right on top of there, just like that. Huh. Cute. Just a widow turtle. That's all it is. It's just a widow turtle. I don't know what you're supposed to be able to store in there. It's not very big. Huh. Cute. All right. Let's get this one out of here. This one will be easy because it's that flexible, soft. Oh, look at him. Ain't he cute? Aw, that's so cute. I like it. All that stuff on my. So he's got a very, very detailed shell on both sides. And then his little head and his eyes. And he's given a little heart sign. Isn't he cute? That is so cute. So now we're going to figure out what we're going to do with his little shell. Oh, so cute. We can do this without messing it up. Every time I see a turtle like this, you know what it makes me think of? Ninja Turtles. That's the first thing that popped in my head when I took it out of here. Ninja Turtles. Turtles on the half shell. Do something to this guy too. He's just too cute. I need to fix that bubble right there too. So we got two turtles. The heck? This, I don't know. I have a feeling this wasn't made right. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. It's pretty cute. Okay. Let's get his eye on here. Eyes. Okay. Let those dry for a minute. Cute. All right. Let me put you on pause and I will BRB. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go and drink some orange juice real quick. I'm still kind of shaky, but we are going to show you what I'm going to do here. Isn't that cute? Huh? That's perfect. I love it. So that's what we did with that. Now this one, I think we're just going to color his eyes black on here because he really doesn't have very many features. And I don't know what to do with this shell. If I should just color it using the marker and just do green. There. That's all I'm going to do to that guy. Perfect. All right, y'all. That is it. I will get pictures and put these at the end of the video. I will figure this thing out and we will pour it again so I can figure out what I need to do to it, I guess I should say. Because to me, it doesn't seem like it's bright. Let me know what you think. It's so cute. Yeah. And this He's cute too. He's just so small. I think I expected him to be bigger than that. So, all right, y'all. Well, we will see you tomorrow for coasting through the week. And I'll get pictures of these, put them at the end of the video. So remember, stay curious, stay creative, always stay positive, and be kind. And we'll see you tomorrow for coasting through the week. Good night, y'all.